Greetings everyone. This is Lodrik and here is Lodrik and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against KilRoy. Today we have the 22nd March of 1942. KilRoy just took Marcus Island, and before he also was successful with Wake. So he's driving straight in Central Pacific. He also took Pegan. It's an island I don't really use. All my installation is Saipan, but Saipan is completely out of action after battleship bombardment and carrier strike. And this is some troop transport. I intercepted the source of Marcus Island, but my U-boat was not able to come in strike position. Still unloading more supplies in Pegu. It's a little late for striking on Burma. It is always this. I think the question where you want to strike first, what is most important. I was thinking that maybe to take Java is more important to go for Burma, but maybe in the future I would say maybe not. And here's a tanker coming in or going out of Perth. My submarine failed. And one of my patrol boats getting picked up by KilRoy's destroyer task force. Yeah. This is north of the Marshall Islands. So no Navy engagement. I mean, I lost one patrol boat, but nothing bigger. I was still worried maybe in Fiji that KilRoy have some battleships or cruisers somewhere, because up to now I not really sunk too much of his heavy equipment. He lost a lot of tankers and AKs and other stuff, but the heavy stuff is normally most still in play. Good sweeping. Make sure that there's nothing surprisingly. And some Betty bombers helping out. Normally this is really not their duty. Navy bombers are really purely normally Navy search, Navy attack, torpedo, bomb, this kind of stuff. If you want to take ground forces, I would always try to use army bombers like here. And there's still some British bombers coming, but now my carriers are here and giving air cover, so the Blenheims have no escort. This will be easy. No way that they can intercept me. Or that they strike me. I can intercept them all, but so not much detection. So KilRoy is maybe not coming close to Truk. Means my battle cruisers are maybe now safe. Ah, the Hudsons. Too little. And SP3. Yeah, let's look up. Still some more Blenheim won't try it. And of course, the outcome is maybe the same. So this is his English base force and trying to escape to Rangoon, but I am able to stop them from retreating. But yeah, it's only a base force. At least I can take a Pegu. This means I can now unload all of my heavy equipment, all my infantry divisions, without this risk of casualties. Good, and these two Dutch forces also still retreating and not giving up. Fine, fine. So no surprise. Maybe better for me now. Get it steady but successful day by day. I only must keep an eye on KilRoy's activity around Saipan, Marcus Island now. Make sure that I don't ship anything this day's source. So I'm limited to the supplies and oil and fuel I have shipped already. Fuel is not the issue. Supplies, supplies I have simply. I'm just building up my stockpile. You can see here in Tokyo. I'm coming now close to 100,000. So these are all, now I have nearly 50,000 supplies in stock. It's getting better. So maybe in April I can start shipping supplies out. Maybe first to China. China need more supplies. I think in Shanghai is still, so. It is okay, but I still have many bases with issues of supplies. So I cannot really push too much too quickly. First air losses, of course, for KilRoy. He lost all of his Blenheims attacking me, was not able to even come through. At the same time, I killed one flying tiger. Well, at the end it's destroyed and I lost the one Key 21. Good. Top pilots, maybe, I don't know if you have ace, so I lost no pilot. I have still 3 pilots with 10 or more kills. And still only one guy, only Ito still, is the guy with the 91 experience. So Ito is the one pilot if you want to talk about Japanese fighter pilots. No really big change in China. Maybe I can catch up here with these forces, so I can clean up here, zone here, Yan'an. Yeah. Most important is that the landing in Pegu was successful. No, nothing surprisingly happening here. So I was able to unload my tanks and my Navy Guard units. They more or less hold now the base. So that I can, next turn I come in with the heavy equipment. 2 or 3 divisions plus all of the other stuff. And at the same time my carriers are here to protect any airstrike, and this was successful. Over time I was already able to kill all of the enemy fighters, and the bombers alone without fighter cover have no chance. Even if KilRoy had 20 or 30 fighters, maybe would not change much. So north of Sumatra is closing in. walking out of the swarms needed 1 week more. Nothing to see here. It's really only cleanup. There is nothing. New Caledonian, no shipping activity. Fiji, I try to make sure that there's nothing surprisingly coming in or out of Suva now in the last moment. I arrived already in the base, so I think also KilRoy don't fight more for Fiji. It's simply too late for him to reinforce anything here now. I take the base and then I must see how I can build up everything. I have roughly enough supplies in Nomaya. This is okay. I think Moresby is also fine with 10,000 supplies. And my big depot of supplies is normally here Rabul with 90,000. And Truk is also, Truk had 20,000 and 60,000 fuel. Fuel I have here 200,000. So fuel I ship a lot, but supplies I simply don't have. Everything what I had from Truk more or less I ship to Rabul. And from Rabul I must feed all my new bases. So, because now it's a little dangerous, so long there are carriers nearby, I cannot really ship anything, or I must go to the Philippines and from Philippines to Rabul. I would normally first get an eye, what I must really do is getting my carriers back and check the situation and normally make sure that at least Saipan Pegan is back. I need this, the Marianas Islands I need, and Marcus Island. This is normally the minimum I need. Wake is a little far away. That is nice to have, but not a must to have. What must have is Marcus Island in the Marians for good shipping and secure shipping without big supports. Good. Thank you all. Maybe long time, I don't know more. I don't know if I checked about this, but you can see here my industry production. I produce now 16,000 supplies with heavy industry, 10,000 with light industry, no big change. And the refineries I have 3,000. So you can see that I come now here 26, 29, 29 and 500,000, 500. So I come close to 30,000 supplies production per day. That is normally my goal. 30,000 is okay, 31,000, 32,000 if you have really finished Burma and maybe conquer also China, then this is possible. Good. Engines situation is still H32 is still coming close to 400. 33 is coming very close to 500, so I get soon the bonus and I need this bonus. 34 is already in bonus, and 35 it's not really important for me. I have no airframe coming with this engine so far. My R&D is still need, as you can see already, that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factories producing all this A6 M8, and they're all waiting for the engine to come over 500 to double here the output of R&D. And this is like 8% per day I get additional if I have the 500 bonus. The 34 is needed for the Tojos, but the Tojos are still far away. And for the Helens. But the Helens they can use already this the bonus. So first I push for the 2A, and once this is done I will go for the 2B. And then once the 2B is done, I can normally change all of these R&D factories to other equipment. I would still say now in 42 it makes sense to change the R&D factory. Maybe in 43 it's too late, but I could maybe change all of these Helen factories later on to, I don't know, maybe for more francs or something what is coming late maybe. So it makes sense. And something you have really I don't know. The Key 74 is also still the airframe is funny. If you want to check it, you can see there are some airframes that are a little special and super late game, so it's hard to get them if you don't push early on. And so first it's this G7. It is the best interceptor, purely bomber interceptor maybe, but it's really maybe the best they have, the Japanese. And this 74 was also special in a way of it's a super long range bomber. It's hard to think if it's really making sense. You can also use this, I think, because they have a camera for recon. So it's a, I think, you can give this task force also the information to make pictures, and you can also throw bombs everywhere. So maybe this is a super long range, low level navy attack bomber. I mean, I don't know, maybe this is also possible to use it because you have armor, so you can go maybe for 2000 altitude. Then you have still the two bombs. You will not kill any heavy battleship with this, but you can maybe go in and catch some tankers or AKs or APs, and then the bomb is still okay. I don't know, it's a very special airplane. It's fast, it has armor, it has some bomb load, and it have crazy high range. I mean, if you really want to go, you can go everywhere with this airplane. Good. If you have other more questions about this aircraft industry, let me know. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care.